Hello, this is Nico Nightlife, and I'm on AnimeTrends.com. And this article is about the anime world and harem, and how it will be premiering on January 7th. Now, if you do not know, it was originally supposed to be premiering last season, but after the first episode aired in Japan, they stopped and changed the release date because it needs to be closely examined before. Originally Crunchyroll was the one that licensed it. Now, I don't know if Crunchyroll is still planning on licensing the series. They might. Or maybe since it got delayed, maybe they're going to have another streaming service grab it. So I do not know for sure. If it could, Crunchyroll still could do it. I don't know that much about licensing anime, so I don't know if a show gets delayed, if the service will keep it until it actually gets released, or if it's going to up for grabs again for any service, or what happened with that. But the good news is hopefully we will get it. Now, I do hope there's not another delay, because I do know that this series, I've heard a lot about it being very mature, very, very mature. And to me, whenever I hear that, I think about how redo of a healer was, which is why I was hoping that HIDIVE was the one to pick this series up. Now, there's going to be a censored and uncensored version of the series. Now, my hope was HIDIVE would get it, because not only do I think that maybe the takedown maybe wouldn't have happened, maybe it would have been the same and they wouldn't have close examined. Maybe they still would have. Maybe honestly, if they just didn't finish something or something like that. But my hope was HIDIVE would get it, because we know that HIDIVE does have some more mature series out there. They have, Redo of a Healer. Now, they don't have the totally uncensored version, but they have the second closest to uncensored in the broadcast version. I don't remember what they called. I think it was the redo version of it, but it was the version that was not the totally uncensored version, but was in the broadcast. Well, they have the broadcast version, but it was in between there. They do have that, and I do think HIDIVE definitely is one of those it's definitely one of those streaming services I could totally see in the future picking up the totally uncensored series, just because I've seen what's on HIDIVE. I have a HIDIVE subscription, and they can have some pretty mature stuff on their streaming platform, which is why I was hoping this would be on there. Because I'm not saying there wouldn't be a controversy, like Redo Over Healer had controversy, but never would actually taken down like this. And in my opinion, I kind of think this might be better than Redo Over the Healer, just because of context. But I don't know for sure. I have not read the series. I've just heard about it, and you don't know anything until it's officially out. Because there can be all these predictions and that, but we won't know 100% how it is until we do. My hope, though, is that they aren't going to give us a very censored version, and that they did not make us wait for the anime just so that they could censor it. That's my only concern about it. So we're just going to have to see. But I will be reading the first paragraph here. And it says, World and Harem anime set to premiere on January 7th in Japan. There will be both a censored and uncensored version, with a later available via services like an anime store and a Buma. It sounds like an anime store. I have not personally seen the anime store they're talking about, but that's just me, probably because I don't only, when I buy anime stuff, I buy on Amazon. Just because I've never gotten into those other sites. Not saying they're bad. And depending on the certain stuff you want to get, you might have to go to those stores. And the second paragraph, it says, the sci-fi ecchi anime was meant to premiere in October 2021. Yep, it was. It was meant to be, I believe, I'm trying to think. Would October be this season or the season before? I think it would be last season. Yeah, it would be last season, I believe. Or maybe it would be, no, I guess it was this season. There's so much anime out there that it's hard to keep track of it, okay? Okay, it says, so it was, I think it might have been the season that's airing right now. It was supposed to be. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I know I said last season, but I think it was this season. With Crunchyroll and Bibli streaming the show outside of Japan. However, it was delayed in January due to scrutiny over the show's presentation. The first episode received a special event release on TV on its original release date instead. So, it even said in Starco it got scrutiny. Not saying that this is the most accurate article in the world, but just saying. So, yeah, I think they might have... It's a lot like, I guess, interspecies reviewers. But the weird thing with interspecies reviewers, it was just Funimation. But with this, it was like, in general. And I'm still sad with interspecies reviewers. I was hoping HIDIVE would maybe pick it up or something. But they still haven't. And there's still no legal way in the US unless you want to buy it to watch it. And they were English dubbing it. I was so happy. But then it was like taken out of my hands so quickly. It was so sad. It was a sad day. Okay. And I will read this description if you forgot what this was about. This series. It says the main killer virus, a lethal disease that addicted 99.9% of the world's male population, Mitsuhara Ryoto, has been in critical sleep for past 5 years, leaving behind Tochi Bonnie Isa, the girl of his dreams. When Ryo wakes from his deep freeze, he emerges in a sex-crazed new world where he himself is the planet's most precious resource. Ryoto and 4 other male studs are given lives of luxury but one simple mission: repopulate the world by impregnating as many women as possible. If Ryoto wants, however, is to find the beloved heirs went missing 3 years ago. Can Ryoto resist temptation and find his one true love? So yeah, you see why I've been mature, but I don't know. I guess I'm one of the people who believes in you should be able to really create whatever you want. If you do not like a show or you feel like it's bad, don't take it away from people. I mean, you can say you don't like it and that, but don't do interspecies reviews. So I mean, as I said, I'm not for censoring stuff or any of that. So I hope it's not going to be really censored. But I guess it also depends whoever licensed the series, what version they give. They get the uncensored or censored or whatever. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I hope it's not taken down again because the second episode is very mature or whatever. As I said, I feel like if you don't like a show, don't watch it. I will admit I don't like certain shows, but don't take it away from people who do want to watch it, who don't think it's necessarily bad. Because at the end of the day, it's just TV shows. I mean, it's not real people, And, I mean, America has 50 Shades of Grey and stuff, so not like America doesn't have stuff like more mature content either. So yeah, that will be all of my thoughts. I just wanted to make a video on my thoughts about the new release day, and also just, some other thoughts that's about World and Harem. There is another video of World and Harem that I did make. If you go to my videos, you should find it. It should be one of your newer ones. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. If you do like this video, please give it a like and subscribe so you're notified when I upload more content. It also does help the channel, for more people to notice it and such. So if you like it, that would be nice. And I hope, and the link to the description will be in the description. So the link to the article will be in the description if you want to check out, because I did not read the whole thing. And that will be all. So yeah, have a good day or night wherever you live. Bye, and thanks for watching.